Good day, Summers. This is Raymaster bringing you League of Legends Shoutcast for your viewing pleasure. And today, got another great game for you guys. Hope you are ready. I haven't done a Shoutcast in like a week or two. And I mean, school and work have just consumed all my time. I've been trying to find some content I can break out, but I mean, it's going to take, I guess I'm going to say like a week before I can get something more steady out. I've been also doing a lot of work on a couple other projects of mine. I mean, I get maybe one league game in a night, and that's it with my friends. And yeah, I'm just extremely busy this time of year. Hopefully, I can still make something happen. But anyways, we are here now for another cast. And for me to brush up on my skills, dust off the old voice box, and see if we can get something going. Anyways, let's go over the champion picks for both sides. For the blue team, we're going to have a top lane Kha'Zix, mid lane Gragas, jungle will be the Spider, bitch Elise. And we're going to see a Thresh supporting a Draven bot lane. For the red team, there's going to be a Nasu in the top lane. LeBlanc will be mid. Jungle will be Lucian. And we're going to see Leona supporting LeBron in the bot lane. LeBron, of course, popular name for Lucian. But, of course, all very strong champion picks. Dare I say, the top lane of Kha'Zix is a little weird against the Nasus. I don't know if he'll be able to make much happen. So far 0-0 that lane is. He is losing in farm. Not really surprising. I wouldn't say that lane is very favorable for Kha'Zix, especially once Nasus just gets some armor items and then some HP. It's really going to be hard for Kha'Zix to make much of a dent in his opponent's life total or do anything really. And once Nasus starts charging up that Q, it's going to be really hard for him to win the lane. Anyways, let's get underway with the game. 2-0 right now. Red team does have the advantage. They are also winning in CS in most lanes, so the gold advantage is steadily in their favor. 2K this early in the game, quite a decent amount. Looks like we're going to see Susan picking up the Chain Vest, delivering that out of back plane. It's going to be difficult for Kha'Zix to break through that for sure, especially early on in the game. He did build a Vamp Scepter immediately. I question that choice is going to delay his ability to get a Brutalizer or some other item. I mean, lifesteal's really not that big on Kha'Zix. He's more of a Q person anyways that does not proc lifesteal or any type of on-hit. In this bottom lane, Draven and Lucian is a fairly even lane. I think Lucian does have a bit of an advantage if he can just stay back and use his skill shots. Nail's going to go in, but she's going to find herself in tower range and take a lot of damage from those turret shots. Looks like Draven kind of wants to go in here. He is below half HP, however. Going to eat a Q into auto attack. There's the double auto attack. That's 4 auto attacks from Lucian. Kha'Zix going to try to fight this, but this Kha'Zix is tanky. I don't even think Lucian can win that with the isolation damage. And Kha'Zix did just get nerfed, actually. His damage went down. It's going to be very big against him. It's going to be, like, huge. And I don't know how Kha'Zix is going to deal with those nerfs. I don't honestly think he needed the nerfs. But he did get them in the bot lane. We're going to see Draven take down Leona. Looks like she tried to dive. However, Elise was here for the counter gank. But since Elise was down there picking up a kill, she's going to get her blue buff stolen. Gragas is going to be upset about that. Looks like LeBlanc's coming in for the kill. There's the invisibility. He's going to pop out, though. They know he's over there. He's going to go invisible again. The leash will go towards him. He's going to get snared, and the Q from Kha'Zix will pick that up. I mean, not Q from Kha'Zix, Q from Nasus. Blue team seeing that the rest of red team is top lane is going to decide to go for a Dargon. And there's the ult from Lucian, trying to do as much damage as possible. I don't think they'll be able to steal this. The Elise is very low. Can they actually finish this? They're going to be hard. If Thresh can land the hook, they can kill him. There's a nice stun dodge. Can he get the Q? He's going to flash forward. He's not going to get counter flash from Elise, but it looks like this Thresh is not going to have a nice time. There's the flash. Zenith Blade, and Leon's going to pick that one up with her burst damage. Unfortunately, not the carry didn't get it, but I mean, we can understand. Lee Sin does have blue buff. He does not want to give it to the Gragas, but I don't think he's going to be given much of a choice. He's going to try to get away. There's the flash from Gragas. He's going to start to drink some of his barrel because he did not have any mana. And he's going to throw down the Q. Get dodged by the Lee Sin. Get juked, mofo. And LeBlanc's going to pick up the kill. That's a classic example of overdiving from the Gragas. And he's going to lose his life for that. Beating a LeBlanc is something you don't want to do. And now she has 2 kills and an assist. It's going to make it very hard for Gragas in lane. He's going to have to rush some major magic resist. I don't even think a Chalice is going to be enough at this point. LeBlanc's going to become a very big nuisance to deal with, and we do see Nasus just going straight to the top lane. He's willing to fight this Kha'Zix. He knows Kha'Zix cannot beat him. Every Q Nasus lays into that Kha'Zix is just a ton of pain. It's going to be really hard for Kha'Zix to deal with that kind of damage right now. Especially now that Nasus has a freaking Glacial Shroud. The cooldown reduction, the mana, the armor is just so huge. And I think that's basically it. And it looks like here comes Elise coming in for the gank on the Nasus. They should be able to get a kill here, and they will. Oh, Elise getting so close to falling to minion aggro, but will do no such thing. Nice gank from the Elise, helping Kha'Zix into his lane. Nasus definitely pushed up way too far, did not have any wards up. And now it looks like we do have Leona wanting to go balls deep. There they go. Nice fillet is actually going to throw off the Leona. And that was like a perfectly timed fillet right there. Threw her off of him as she was Zenith blading in, and she was not able to get the stun. And that means Lucian's going to lose his ult. Hook from Thrush, not quite good enough. I've actually been falling in love recently with support Karma. I think it's really strong. Her late game's a little mess. She has actually some really good poke. She has a decent crowd control. I mean, her remake really made her a lot better. I know a lot of people don't like the Karma remake, but I think it was great. Oh, look, Dragon leveled up. Good boy, Dragon. Getting himself some EXP. Not really getting EXP, but whatever. LeBlanc trying out some damage. That Chalice magic resist, though, is really helping the Gragas. That's for sure. Gonna help him deter a lot of LeBlanc's damage. LeBlanc seeming to go for some early damage himself. Probably gonna rush at DFG. That's probably what that finished Codex was for. Nice play from the Thresh. He's gonna throw down the box, throw into Leona, and this Elise is definitely gonna jump on this tasty bitch. And she's gonna be going down. Kill for the Elise. The Thresh also falling very low to the Lucian. Will they get the kill? They will not. There's the kill from the axe with Draven. I believe that could have been a crit. Does he have any crit with him? That is the question. He does not. Yes, 3 Dorn's Blades and a Vamp Scepter though. That early game damage is insane from Draven. Plus the extra health and life steal. Maybe just makes him very powerful right now. A huge threat. He cannot Oh, nice gank from the Lee Sin. Gonna help the LeBlanc pick up a kill there in the mid lane. He's gonna take a couple tower shots for his trouble. Will not go down to the tower, fortunately for him. He's gonna stick around, probably help his carry push. It's important to push down once you take kills. And we are going to see Nasus pop his ultimate for the HP. And Kha'Zix is gonna run away like an insect. Oh, this is so tempting. This Nasus just wants to get his health up, and then he might, just dive on in there. His ult is about to run out. There it goes, so it'll be hard for him to get a kill. LeBlanc would really like to take this tower. Oh, it looks like Kha'Zix is going to get destroyed by the Nasus top lane, as I was just talking about pushing. And Nasus just going to go right back to farming. 92 CS, 12 minutes into this game. This guy's playing Nasus almost perfectly. He did get ganked. That's unfortunate for him. Kha'Zix got his little stick here. He's hoping that's going to make some magic happen, but I don't think it will, honestly. Kha'Zix's not a very strong top laner, especially against pretty much the meta of tanky top laners right now. We've seen top laners like Shyvana, like Mundo, like Nasus. They're all tanky top laners, and Kha'Zix and other assassins hate tanky targets. It looks like we are going to have a bit of a team fight erupts here. LeBlanc is coming from downtown. She's going to throw her Q ult into Tether, and they're going to get a lot of nice damage on the Spider. She's going to juke out the Q from Lucian, but she's still going to go down to the Lucian. And will this Thresh be able to make it out alive? He's going to get the hook, and looks like they might actually be going after the Gragas. I don't think they can follow that up, but they did in fact pick up a kill there. They're going to take out the pink ward as well. Here comes LeBlanc doing a lot of nice damage right there, but unfortunately she does not have the burst to kill the Draven right now without her ultimate. There's the Gragas player. It's Pharaoh. It's going to land on the LeBlanc clone as it goes down. There goes the Draven axes. Oh, a miss of the W from the LeBlanc. Is going to force her to burn a flash as well. She throws out her ethereal change, not landing, but more of a trying to detriment the other team than anything else. This Gragas sees a lot of low targets. He sees some easy kills. Does not have his ult, or else he'll probably be able to pick up a couple. And I don't know about the new recall animation. I mean, it's a bit more. The other recall animation was a bit outdated and a bit kind of bulky, I guess. But I'm not sure about the new one. I feel like it doesn't give enough information. I like how much the information the old one gave. You can see the big circle around them retreating. And looks like Lisa's gonna go in for a manly steal, perhaps. There's the Q. There's the follow-up. There's the smite, and it's not good enough. Elise is going to be picking that one up. I don't think either of them smited it to death. Elise just managed to pick it up, or it could have been an Elise smite. But Lee Sin, not losing anything for his efforts, is going to be able to get out of there. Oh, actually, he did burn a flash. They're going to catch a hook on LeBlanc, but not get anything after that. LeBlanc now 3-0, and she has picked up her needlessly large rod. Next item, I'm feeling DFG. There's a blue buff for LeBlanc and help her cooldown reduction a lot. Cooldown on ultimate right now is 30 seconds with blue buff. That's very nice for LeBlanc, and let her get out a lot of burst damage and not really have to save it. She can pretty much just use it for harass to get that kind of cooldown. And there's 250 gold going to the Nasus. And now that he's taken the tower, he's just a pretty wall on this Kha'Zix. He's doing a ton of damage. We are going to have at least giving blue buff. Pardon my yawn. Giving blue buff to the Gragas. I could really go for some pie right now. I'm sorry, that's really random, but I'm really hungry and I want pie. I wish I had like a Marie calendars or something in my house. I fucking love Marie calendars. It's delicious as fuck. Me and my friend, I use this in Rico there all the time. It's like Nasus's getting ganked, but he's doing a butt ton of damage. Elise can't deal with this. They cannot fight this Nasus at all. 2v1 and Nasus wins. He has a Sheen, probably going Iceborne Gauntlet first. Also picked up a Ruby Crystal for a little bit extra health. I mean, can't just fully go into armor. Gotta get some HP in there too. Didn't play, gonna embarrassingly miss its target, but her ult will not. Looks like Nasus is gonna get thrown into the entire blue team. He is gonna go down. Lee Sin again misses Q in an embarrassing fashion. In the bot lane, Draven does die along with Thresh, so trading 2 for 1 over the course of the map. And red team's gonna come out ahead after that. I don't think they can take the tower right now, unfortunately, but it looks like they will be taking some golems. If I was that Lucian, I'd troll LeBlanc by bringing the golems over to her, forcing the shot for recall. It looks like Lee Sin's actually gonna pick up an Elise, turning this into a 3 for 1. Elise thinking she could do a white camp, not gonna be as successful as she had hoped. He might be able to go for another kill. I mean, if he's feeling the greeds, is he feeling them? Looks like he's just gonna be going for this white camp, and he will take that for himself. I mean, I haven't played Lee Sin in a while either. Oh, these cuteness Lee Sin need to be talked about, and the fact that he's not going to die because Nasus is here to save him. Hooray for Nasus, our Lord and Savior. Looks like he's going to be going for a Spirit Visage, or at least a Kindle Gem for now. Probably not going to get the Spirit Visage for a little while. He's got a lot of half items. He's got the Glacial Shroud, he's got the Warden's Mail, he's got the Kindle Gem, but he doesn't have anything completed, just sitting on those half items to make his mid game a lot stronger. And I mean, that's definitely a possible option to go for. DFG finished on the LeBlanc as she does pick up a kill on the Thresh. Does she end up using her cooldown for DFG? I don't believe so. I'm not exactly sure. But the snare is going to land. However, it is going to force the turret to aggro the LeBlanc, so she's going to get on out of there. Now that Grog is here, they should be fine. I mean, even if you're full health, that LeBlanc's a lot of dive pressure right there. She wants to dive and she wants to get kills. And LeBlanc is such a scary champion right now. In the meta of assassins and tanks, LeBlanc's a very scary champion. It's like this is going to be a kill for the Nasus. And also the LeBlanc getting shut down by the Grog in the mid lane. Huge move for their team. And all you need is just 1 Q Nasus, but you're not going to get it. Oh, here comes the Spider, and she's going to get the kill. Her Q came out first. I don't think she gets this. Will she? The stun. The Lantern is there, though. She's going to ride the Lantern, and she's going to get out just fine. I don't think they can kill Leona, though. They will not. At least Thresh can't alone. I think Leona would kill him. Not exactly sure how that matchup would go. We are seeing Draven not have a fun time here. Will he get dove? He will with the flash from Lucian. Good moves from him, and he gets the kill. And with that, red team cements their advantage. 4K ahead at 18 minutes. That's definitely a good advantage for them. I'm really liking the build from this Nasus right here. Frozen Heart first, gonna make Kha'Zix and Draven just have a miserable time trying to kill him. And we do see Thresh come out with the wall. Will be enough to save him. It will not. Ult from, I don't know if ult from Lee Sin actually came out there. It did, but Lucian killed him right after Lee Sin popped his ultimate somehow. I don't know how that one worked actually. We're just not going to question it. We'll just go with it. I do like the new jungle item passes where you get the golden mana back. It actually makes a lot of junglers stronger. Like, I feel like there's less of a need for blue buff now. It just makes the 2 items, Spirit of the Lizard Elder and Spirit of the Ancient Golem, really strong. I mean, I've only experimented with them for 1 game. I was playing Nautilus. I was playing against a lot of baddies, though. So, of course, I went like 9-0, 11 or something. And, I mean, I felt really strong. I mean, it would regen my health and my mana. At least going to take half of her health and damage right there. An unfortunate side effect for face tanking LeBlanc damage, and LeBlanc looks like she wants to go back right now. Nasus having none of this is just going to continue farming up his Q. Let's take a look at that Q number right now. Oh, before that, there's the hook, but no, not going to go on that. Thresh Q updates at 29. I think that's 290 something. I'm not exactly sure. We'll hold the phone for that. Oh, here comes Lucian missing his ultimate. And I think Draven might get a kill here. Will he? That is the question. I don't actually know. Oh, the W from Lucian misses. He might have gotten a kill if he had landed it, but he will not in this situation, that's for sure. Wardhop from Lee Sin coming out. He does land this Q. Hooray for Lee Sin, popping his ultimate, having no shenanigans. Occupy his time. Looks like Thresh is going to find a pink ward in a bush. He's going to be clearing that one out for himself. Hippity hooray. And looks like Kaz is going for a Last Whisper next. A strong choice against the armor, against the tanky champions of red team. We got a Nasus and a Leona and a Lee Sin. If he decides to go tanky, they'll be definitely hard targets for him to bring down. And building a Last Whisper, which he has now finished, will definitely help that. And looks like he's going to jump on LeBlanc. She's going to take a lot of damage, but will he be able to get this kill? BFG, I don't know if it was applied in that fight, but it was indeed. And at least he's going to go down to the LeBlanc in the end. Thresh sad that he could not help out his ally with his Targons. And right now, it looks like this bottom lane. I mean, this dragon is going to be pressured by the red team. I was looking for Leona's gold item, and it looks like, oh, she went actually ancient coin. An interesting decision. A good decision as well. Oh, 6 steel coming out from the Gragas. He's going to be able to pick up that dragon with his ult. Bad smite from Lee Sin. He was not actually able to use it. 682 damage. Definitely better than Gragas' bad damage on his ult, which is only 575. Of course, I mean, that's only 100 something in difference. And when people are auto-attacking and hitting dragon, it can be hard to smite it in time. I know, I mostly play jungler almost all the time. Well, at least when I can. I normally like to fill instead. As long as I'm not top lane, I'm happy. Oh man, Draven is just such a cool champion. And here comes the Lucian ult. They will not be able to pick up the Lee Sin with the Draven axes. Instead, Lucian's going to be picking up Draven's gold off his dead corpse. This will be another kill for Lucian, bringing him up to an impressive 6-2. This Nasus is trying to do all the deeps. Oh, he might actually get killed here. Q not quite enough damage to pick up the kill. Looks like you need to do some more farming, my Nasus friend. I am not pleased with your amount of Q damage that you did. See right now at this number 390, it says. That's a lot. That's a very large amount of damage. And he's going to get taken out by the Gragas. 390 damage on Nasus Q at 20 minutes. That's brilliant farming from the Nasus. I don't know if that's true or not, or if this game's like a little bug right now, but I mean, it could be. Looks like we're going to see a lot of damage coming down onto this Thresh, and he might be going down. There's the snare, there's the Q, there's a kill for LeBlanc. She's getting fed, she's doing awful amounts of damage, and it looks like her next item purchase will be a Void Staff. Looking at those Blasting Wand and Amp Tome. At least that's my prediction. I mean, one of my friends, he loves LeBlanc. He's in love with her right now. Pretty much plays her mid lane every chance he gets, and I mean, I play a tanky jungler, he plays LeBlanc mid, and we just raffle stomp the entire game. It's so easy. I just be the front line, she just comes in with her QR whenever I ult the carry, and it's just easy money. The one thing I love about Nautilus as well is that he comes with a targeted knockup on his ult, which really helps because there's a lot of Yasuo players right now. Sorry, I say Yasuo even though it's probably Yasuo or whatever. But there's a lot of Yasuo players right now, and the targeted knockup on his ult makes it really easy for the Yasuo to get to the back line, and it can be an AoE knockup too, so definitely very good with the love of Yasuo. And it looks like I'm not in the right spot. Lisa picking up a double kill. It looks like blue team's not winning this fight, unfortunately. Oh, Draven is disconnected. Sad days for blue team. It looks like Kha'Zix is disconnected too. Were they simply caught out after disconnecting? Rush is gonna go down. And this could be the traumatic end to an exciting game. I mean, with both of them disconnected, it only takes 2 people voting yes to get a surrender. And wouldn't that be the thing? 2 of 0 people voted yes, and therefore we are surrendered. Hooray. Does that mean if there's only 2 people left, you only need to start a surrender vote to succeed? I don't actually know. Interesting. It looks like we're going to see this Elise get dived. She will not get snared. And she is going to jump right on top of the Nasu. Will she be able to take him down? She will not. Too much strong, and I think this might be pretty much the end of the game. Unfortunately, Draven and Kha'Zix disconnected at the last second. I haven't heard of any riot thrower problems. I've heard of a lot of. I was on the GD earlier, which, just in case you guys are wondering, it is a terrible place full of sadness and despair. Looks like the Draven has reconnected. Right camp going to Lee Sin if he auto attacks him one more time. The Archaea jump on the Gragas. I don't think they can really kill him. Thresh Lantern going towards Leona. Not that she was going to ride it or anything like that. There we go with the hook. Field goal for the Thresh. Nasu just pushing this lane because, I mean, he is the Susan. He can push all the lanes and be okay. Looks like Gragas is going to try to get some money down. He's not doing that much damage to him, but they might be able to keep the pressure here. We are going to see the Draven get picked off. And Nasu's trying to make the 2v1 magic happen. He might actually be able to do it. He is going to do Qs for tons of damage, but unfortunately the tower continuing to hit him. That was a very long-range power shot. They are going to bring him down. And now we are just going to see Lucian and everyone else on red team pushing for the win. Cosmics is still disconnected, unfortunately. And with this, we'll probably be the close to a game. Thank you guys for, well, I guess we're not completely over. But I really don't see Blue Team doing anything, especially without a Kha'Zix. Not that he was doing great, but I mean, Kha'Zix can, if he gets a couple resets on his jump, gets some good damage down, I mean, he can still make or break team fights. Of course, this Nasus has 3 items completed at 25 minutes. That's just insane. He is so far ahead right now. And we do have Leona throwing stuns left and right. The Gragas all completely whiffs. There is nothing to be made from that. And this Thresher's not landing on anything, taking a lot of damage. So there's the flash from Lucian, securing a kill. And there's Gragas trying to escape. Will he be able to? It does not look like it as red team continues to pressure this Nexus. They are going to pick up the kill on the tower Nexus turrets. And now Gragas making one last valiant stand. Sick juke from the LeBlanc, but she is still going to die to Ignite. You cannot juke a targeted summoner spell, guys. And there's the kill on the Gragas. 2 inhibitors down will probably be enough for red team to end the game if blue team does not surrender by then. The Nexus is going to start taking damage. Right click after right click after right click. Hold on a sec. Oh, my video options are lower. That would explain a lot. I was wondering why my game looked a little like lower quality today, but apparently because I was having problems with my connection the other day and I turned down my settings, but whatever, I'll adjust those back up later. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Raidmaster bringing you a high elo shoutcast. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go back to doing other work. You guys have yourself a fine day.